YouTube, it's Wexdarn here and welcome back to Let's Play Super Smash Bros. In this part we're going to be taking on the first bonus stage that we can access, which is Break the Targets. I'm going to be starting this off with Mario and cycling through all 12 of the characters. So, anyway, Mario's stage is pretty simple. Just gotta run around, break the 10 targets. In fact, that's pretty much all you do for Break the Targets. There's trying to test your use of all the different characters in the game by using their various different moves to hit the targets, different angles. So like there I just had to get the fireball at the right angle, and now I've got to try get on this moving platform by using that up move, which kind of throws Mario at an awkward angle. But anyway, it's not too hard, Mario's one, because, well, in fact, they're not, all of them aren't too hard except for two of them, which I'll be covering when we get to them, and yeah, that's Mario's done. So second we have Donkey Kong. His layout is much similar to Mario's, like the textures and objects that they use to build the stages, because they get customized for each character. And yeah, Mario's and Donkey Kong's are mostly based off the Donkey Kong arcade game, where Mario had to jump up girders in order to reach Donkey Kong. So yeah, it's kind of a nice little touch that they use this aesthetic for Donkey Kong and Mario. I mean, I think Luigi uses a variation of it, but yeah, that's Donkey Kong's level. Right, so here we have Link's target practice, which is actually one of the two I consider kind of difficult in a way, but only because the last target to hit with Link is pretty tricky to actually do. It's very basic, like, otherwise you've just got to know where to use your tornado attack to sort of cut through the walls and stuff. So like right here you can hit them doing that, or if you want to try playing lucky you can try using a bomb, but normally it doesn't quite reach high enough. I mean, sometimes I've hit it, but today it just doesn't feel like doing it. Right, here's a target that I normally struggle with. It's the last target up here. The main method I found of dealing with it has been to use a boomerang to try and get up there, but unfortunately I'm not having the best of luck. Right, you've just got to hit at just the right angle though, like that. Okay, so Samus's target practice. This one comes down to having to actually go to the left first rather than the right, because if you go right first then you get trapped and there's two targets that you can't hit. So you have to actively choose your path on this one. I mean, in all the others there are situations where if you don't choose the right path you will fail, but this is the first one where I noticed it being like a major issue. But anyway, very short. Okay, so here we have Yoshi's stage. In some ways it's kind of similar to Link in that he has to bash his head through the wall like that, similar to Link's sword, but a lot of the times you're going to be relying on Yoshi's like egg tossing move, which isn't that accurate, but in a way I suppose this is good practice for angling the shot. And in this game Yoshi's egg toss actually has a bit of an explosion radius in a way, so that can help you quite a bit. So right here you've got to lob it over, that's fine. Right here I find that it's easiest to use the head smash. I'm sure you can hit it with an egg, but I think it's easy with that head smash. And I set a new record. Okay, so Kirby's stage. Kirby's quite easy to use in this stage. I mean, he's probably one of the more versatile characters with his array of moves and the fact that he can jump, I think it's 5 or 6 times, but yeah, he's one of the more flexible and versatile characters. But right here what you have to do is use Stone Kirby and wait until you hit 3 targets and then break out of it, otherwise then you will die as you fall down. So yeah, you gotta be careful on that. And then finally just gotta hit this last target with Kirby's sword if he can reach it. Another new record. Right, so here we have Fox's target practice. His mostly revolves around the use of the blast gun and his like up special move where he charges into fire, but there we go, finally hit that target. Yeah, what you want to do is take out all the targets like up and around, like go in a sort of circular pattern. Because there's a couple of lower targets which if you go for first you'll trap yourself and you can't really get out of it. So just take out that target there. I want to take out these two now. In fact, I think, yeah, there's that one target there that if you go for it first you will end up dying because of it, because there's no platforms underneath to catch you. And that's Fox's level done. Pikachu right from the start, you don't even have to move and he can take out 4 of his targets, so that's pretty nice. Use Thunder Jolt down there. And yeah, Pikachu's level's really short compared to everybody else's, so in fact, so short, already beaten it. Right, first of the unlockable characters to go up is Luigi, who you actually unlock by completing the target practice with the original 8, so yeah, kind of appropriate to have him here. His level layout is pretty odd to work with, I'd say. That you have to actually climb onto platforms that would normally be like ceilings for other like target practices, I guess. But right here is kind of tricky, but it's not too bad. You just have to angle yourself to get back up. Hit that right there. I should be able to hit that. And then there's the one target that's left that if you went for earlier, you would die. So you can see a running theme with these target practice. Hey guys, playing as Jigglypuff here in the other hardest stage in bonus practices alongside Lynx. Jigglypuff's kind of awkward to control in this, I found, but what you've got to learn is that if you pound and jump you will gather a whole lot more distance than just pounding or jumping on your own. So that's kind of nice to remember when you're trying to get across larger distances with Jigglypuff, like we're going to have to do after getting this target. So ride this up to the top, and when it goes past that ceiling you can just jump and pound to get across. So, right, that last target there can be very annoying to get because your instinct is to use the B and up move like all the other characters, but A and up works for Jigglypuff. So here we have Ness for his target practice. I think his is pretty alright. I mean, it does like make you use a lot of Ness's abilities, but you learn how to pick them up through this, in my opinion. I think Ness is probably the most well constructed target practice, which you have to learn how to control all the powers pretty well. But anyway, I'm going to save that target for last actually, and PK Thunder myself across. So you have to get like your PK Thunder to go in just the right direction to get it, and this is like the perfect way of actually practicing PK Thunder. So in my opinion, very well constructed, and you also have to learn to use PK Fires, like fire pillar thing like I demonstrated earlier. Alright, going for that last target that I left, straight down here, and because it's the last target I can just fall and hit it. Okay, final character for this, last but not least, Captain Falcon. Kind of having difficulty hitting the second target there, but Captain Falcon's stuff, some of it comes down to like Link's and Yoshi's thing of having to hit through a wall, and double jumping and doing that works much better. But anyway, Captain Falcon's being up move is useless here like it was in the Master Hand battle, unfortunately, so you can't grab onto targets using that. Save that target down there for last because you will die when you go for it. So yeah, just got to climb onto that second platform and you can punch and hit that target. Awkward platforming with Captain Falcon. And that's about it for the bonus stages. We'll have a total best time at the bottom here, and for beating this in the second bonus, which will be in the second level, second episode of doing these stages, you will get the chance to unlock Luigi. And that's pretty much all there is to say about bonus 1. So yeah, see you guys next time.